How to read your dashboard graphs. So the left-hand graph is our solar production versus energy consumption. The default view is going to be the past 7 days, and we can see the daily solar production in kilowatt hours, and then we can see the daily energy consumption. And a red bar means energy pulled from the grid, and a green bar means energy pushed to the grid. And then we have a picker down here. We could choose to view the data by the day, week, month, year, or a custom date range. And then you have some other settings where you could turn on solar production for the previous year, energy consumption for the previous year, calculate total consumption. So a lot of different ways we can help you look at this data. And then if you click on any one of these bars, it'll drill down into the day. So here's a 24-hour period for this home, and we can see how much energy is being pulled from the grid every hour. We can see that the solar, starts producing about 7 o'clock in the morning, and then we're exporting energy to the grid. And then as the sun sets, we start pulling energy from the grid again. And we could look at the up to a week by the hour if you like. So you can choose a custom view and then choose to look at it by the hour. And then we can start to see some of these spikes and see this customers, pulling 13 kilowatt hours at, 5 p.m., 10 at 6 and 10 at 7. So that's probably electric vehicle charging. And we can see, how many days a week are we charging our electric vehicle. And then we can look at the data by the month, and we can start to see, days where we have really, really high consumption. And we can click on this and see that, okay, we were charging our electric vehicle in the middle of the night because we're pulling 12 kilowatt hours, 11, 12 kilowatt hours consistently over the course of a couple of hours. And then we can look at a year. So this is an entire year of solar production and energy consumption. And then if we have the data, we can look at the previous year's solar production, and it can help us identify if there's been any differences. And we can see that for this home, their production was quite a bit lower, a lot lower than the previous year for much of the year, but that was since remedied. So if we look at the days here, we can see that, every day this year versus last year, we're producing less energy. But if we move forward into time, right about here, we can see that we're now just about back on track with what we've been doing previously. So a lot of insights that we can gain by looking at these two data sets. And then on the right, we have your cumulative consumption over the past 12 months. So if we look right here, this is, we're in November, end of November, and we can see that the energy consumption cumulative over the past 12 months, 19,000 kilowatt hours. And then we look at the preceding 12 months, and we can see that this, the customers has consumed more energy over the past 12 months. So by bringing these two data sets together, you gain insights that are very difficult to achieve by trying to study a power bill or look at the app alongside the app that came with the inverter alongside the power bill. So the SolarFax program brings these two together, makes it very easy for you to understand the correlation between the two. If there's any other information we can provide, you can reach out to us at info@solardatapros.com. Thank you so much.